History remembers kings and wars, but literature remembers the voices that refuse to stay silent. I'm Dr. Atul Patil, and this is the story of India's women writers who changed literature forever. For centuries, women were expected to remain silent, silent in society, silent in history, silent in literature, but some voices refused to disappear. They wrote through oppression, through tradition, through colonialism, through patriarchy, and with every word, they changed Indian literature forever. This is the story of Indian women writers in English, a story of courage, identity, rebellion, and truth. In colonial India, literature was largely dominated by men. Women were often denied education, freedom, and the right to express themselves openly. Yet even in those restrictive times, powerful female voices began emerging. One of the earliest was Toru Dutt. Young, brilliant, and deeply sensitive, she became one of the first Indian women to write poetry and fiction in English. Her works blended Indian mythology with European literary styles. Though her life was tragically short, her voice opened doors for generations to come. Then came Sarojini Naidu. Known as the Nightingale of India, her poetry carried beauty, patriotism, and emotional depth. But these women were not merely poets. They were revolutionaries using literature as resistance. As India moved toward independence, women writers began questioning society itself. Marriage, gender roles, tradition, silence, nothing was beyond examination. Then came writers like Kamala, fearless, intimate, honest. She wrote openly about female desire, loneliness, identity, and emotional struggle at a time when such subjects were considered taboo. Her words shocked society and liberated readers. Indian women's writing was no longer gentle, it had become fearless. Then emerged a new global generation. Anita Desai explored loneliness and the psychology of modern life. Shashi Deshpande gave voice to middle-class Indian women trapped between tradition and selfhood. And then Arundhati Roy exploded onto the world stage. Her novel The God of Small Things brought poetic intensity, political criticism, and emotional complexity together in unforgettable ways. Suddenly, Indian women writers were no longer regional voices, they were global literary forces. Today, Indian women writing in English explore everything: identity, migration, mental health, feminism, history, caste, politics, love, freedom. Their stories are no longer whispers, they are flames. From colonial restrictions to worldwide recognition, Indian women writers transform literature into a space of courage and truth, because every powerful story begins the same way, with someone deciding to speak. These women did more than write stories. They wrote courage, freedom, and identity into history itself, and their words continue to inspire the world.